Nathan Zegura here at Huntington Bank Field, where the Browns dropped the season opener 17-16 to the Cincinnati Bengals in a game that they absolutely should have won. They will look back on this one and say, this is one we let get away. So how did we get to that point? Well, started off with the Bengals receiving the opening kick going right down the field. They scored a touchdown up 7-0. The Browns would get the ball back. They would answer with a touchdown of their own, a touchdown by Rocket Sanders, a newly acquired running back. He pushed it in on 4th and 1. The Browns would have 2 fourth-down conversions on that drive. So here we are, 7-7. The Bengals would score another touchdown. They'd be up 14-7. At the end of the first half, Joe Flacco would get the Browns down in scoring position. Andre Schmidt, good from 45, and we go the half 14-10. The Browns would take the opening kickoff of the second half, and they would go down the field one more time. Joe Flacco to Cedric Tillman for a touchdown. The Browns are up 16-14. Should be 17. Andre Schmidt would miss the extra point. The Browns would be ahead 16-14. Now, in the second half, the Cincinnati Bengals, they produced just 1 first down. The Cincinnati Bengals would produce just 7 net yards. In fact, when the game was over, the Browns produced more than double the total yards of the Cincinnati Bengals. They had twice as many first downs, and yet the final would be 17-16. How can you get more points if you're the Bengals? You only have 7 yards. Well, the Browns were plagued by 2 things, the missed extra point and drops. The Browns dropped multiple passes in this game, 2 of which went off the hands, 1 off of Jerry Jeudy's hand, 1 off of Cedric Tillman's hands, and into the hands of the Cincinnati Bengals. Flacco would finish with 2 interceptions, both off the hands of his receivers. Now, the one to Jeudy had to lay out, made a good attempt at it, ball popped in the air, the Bengals get it. They would take advantage of that short field. They would get an Evan McPherson field goal, so they would be up 17-16, again, because of that missed extra point by Andre Schmidt. Well, the Browns, multiple times, they would get into Bengals territory over the course of the second half. One of them, on 3rd down, Joe Flacco, perfect pass to Harold Fannin, dropped. 4th down, perfect pass to Jerry Jeudy, dropped. The Bengals take it over. Another time, the Browns get down there, they get another field goal attempt from just 36 yards, and Andre Schmidt missed it again. 2 missed kicks, multiple drop passes, and then the end of the game, it would be a ball off the hands of Cedric Tillman. The Browns had one last chance to get down the field and score. Off of his hands, intercepted by the Bengals, and that would be the game. Now, the Browns defense, I cannot overstate how well they performed in this game. Yes, they gave up the 14 points. You talk about halftime adjustments, they gave up nothing. I'll say it again, 7 net yards, 1 first down. On 1 possession, the Bengals started at their 20 and punted from their own 1 after 3 straight sacks, 2 for Myles Garrett, 1 from Isaiah McGuire. This defense was suffocating. They allowed nothing. And yet the Browns could not win because of the miscues, the drop passes, and the missed kicks. This is a game the Browns should have won. They did everything right. This defense looks to be elite once again. You got great contributions from your rookies. Dylan Sampson was your leading receiver. He caught 8 passes. He looked fantastic out of the backfield. Fannin had a nice game other than the 1 drop. Your rookies, Carson Schlesinger, led your team in tackles. He was all over the place. Mason Graham had some big plays as well. So you got everything that you wanted in this game. Joe Burrow, 4 yards per pass attempt. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins combined for 59 receiving yards. Chase Brown held to 2 yards a carry. You couldn't have done more against one of the great offenses in the NFL, holding them to under 150 yards in this game, and yet the Browns come up on the short side. They cannot continue to have these missed kicks. They cannot continue to have the drop passes. Last year, too many missed kicks. Last year, too many drop passes. 31 led the NFL. Well, those things continued here today, and they are the difference between the Browns being 1-0 with a win over the Bengals and being 0-1. We'll have a full breakdown for you this week on Cleveland Browns Daily as the Browns get ready to head to Baltimore and take on the Ravens in Week 2. Gonna be tough, though. This is one that absolutely got away.